everybody, this is Rydo, and week 2 of the League of Explorers is now unlocked, so we're gonna hop into it. Don't worry about today's quests, I'll deal with that later in my regular stream. One thing I have noticed about the past newest versions of Hearthstone is that they have put some bugs into the program. It doesn't really matter for this probably, but things like quests don't show up all the time. Sometimes winning a game that would finish a quest doesn't count towards that quest. I wish they'd recognize that and fix it. But again, that has nothing to do with the League of Explorers. Who are we gonna fight today?
Hey, fellow explorer. I'm Bran Bronzebeard, the League's founder. I've got a lead on the headpiece of the staff. It's somewhere here in Uldaman.
Uldaman. So we will be fighting...
Uldaman's infested with trogs. We'll have to fight through them to reach the headpiece.
Chieftain Scarvash. He has a passive ability that's going to be weird. The second piece of the staff is somewhere inside Uldaman. By beating him, we will get a tunnel trog and a ethereal conjurer. I guess I'll just stick with the priest throughout the entire series. I have really no reason not to. I'll stick with him and try that for at least the first couple of attempts at any boss.
Anduin versus Scarvash.
Uldaman for frogs only.
The light shall bring victory.
One of the features they have added in a recent update that's kind of cool is if you play a rogue versus a rogue, the first rogue will say, watch your back, like it always has. And then the second one will say, I always do.
Scarvash was a wee trog last I was here. Now he's bigger, stupider, and uglier.
Trog no stupid. Trog make you stupid.
There's a card called Trog that whenever you play a spell, it gets more powerful. His passive ability, enemy minions cost 2 more, swap at the start of your turn. So his passive abilities seem like they're gonna change each turn. Okay, well I wouldn't have been able to play either one of these cards anyways, so that's fine. It might go between spells and minions, or it might have some other passive abilities. So I know rogue versus rogue says something new. I suspect all the heroes playing against themselves say something new, but it will be... I haven't been playing that much to test that out. Enemy spells cost 2 more. Okay, so unless one of these is hero abilities, I suspect this is just gonna go back to minions. Whenever you overload, gain 1 attack. That's an interesting overload card. Whenever it attacks, restore 4 health. That would be fine if it was one of mine. I could play that on. I have had a bad draw, but this Trog in particular is going to give me trouble. I think I need to play something like a Murloc deck for this guy. If half of my turns are going to be costing me twice as much to summon something, or twice as much to cast a spell. He just played one of these cards I would never play.
Fascinating. These mithril runes contain Guardian code. They must date back to the Titans.
Focus, Bran.
Finally I can get somebody up on the field. Just hope this guy stays on the field. And well, that stinks a little bit, but at least I was able to maintain one character on the field. I don't know how far this is gonna help though. Let's see, I could do this. Or I could do... Well, actually there's not really much else I could do. I've gotta kill like this guy just to survive.
Face the light.
Well, the first week was full of easy bosses. I didn't have to make any custom decks or change anything. I didn't even really have to think about the decks I was bringing about. We might as well leave with our dignity here. Let's see what he says.
Read it.
Stupid!
Well, at least we kind of have an idea about what's gonna happen. You could try to play a mage and only play it half the time. Let's see. Do I have a Murloc deck? I don't think I do. So let's try the Shaman deck. The Shaman deck is almost like a Murloc deck. And it will get around Trog's abilities as best as I can right now.
Ultimate for frogs only!
For Doomhammer.
I'm not sure I really like the drawing system for Hearthstone. It seems like even a good player ends up mulliganing too much. Wow, you can't play on the first turn ever, can you? Because it always starts on this passive ability. So there's literally no way. You always go first. You just have to lose the first turn and not do anything. Unless you have a 1 mana spell that would help.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
I'm gonna bring this guy out instead of this because I know at least this one will have an attack. Don't want to bring this guy out though.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
Yes, I will.
We're using real swords.
Now this character gets more powerful for every totem on the field.
Frogs all! Frogs
This is the Trogs card that we had before. Every time your opponent casts a spell, gain 2 attack. Let's see. Do this. Do this. I
We're
get
using
these two.
real
4
swords.
each.
Real swords.
I could have killed this guy.
stupid!
Now Bloodlust in this deck is actually very important to play at the right time. I'm just gonna play this. I could hit the face, or I could kill this guy. And I think I want to just protect
real swords.
my face and kill this guy. We'll see what he says when we say well played.
Well played.
Truck smash stupid!
So he's gonna say the same thing regardless of what we say, like all the other people up to this point. Let's see. Let's do this. And then this.
Elements I like.
That's a little too early to be bringing out this character. But I'll do it anyways.
Wait.
Bloodlust gives each of your minions +3 attack, which is a lot, but not a significant enough amount. There we go. Do I want to kill this creature or this one?
Totally.
Job done.
So he's down to 20. This will work. If he can't do, well, if he hadn't killed that character. Let's see.
There is a lot at stake here.
And then this. So this guy has Wind Fury. So next turn, Bloodlust, and I should be able to win. Unless he kills all of these guys, and then I would be able to do 6 damage. I'd still be able to win if he keeps these 2 people alive. You'd have to particularly kill this one. Okay. So we can do this. And there's nothing else for 2 we can do, so we'll just do the Bloodlust. You can't have 2 Bloodlusts in your deck, and they will stack, but that would be like a 10th turn move. So this one character was all that was needed, unless they had put up some taunt character. I'll say this boss was a little difficult, but not impossible. Just had to give it a little bit of thought and pick the right deck, or make the right deck, which is.
Still more of them. This way, hero. Hop in the minecart.
Oh, are we gonna do another like escape boss fight next time? So we get 2 tunnel trogs and 2 ethereal conjurers. Both probably decent cards. Ethereal conjurer probably a pretty good card for a mage. Yeah, and it looks like we are going to be doing a minecart ride next time. So look forward to that. My next video will be out in a few minutes. I'm gonna put these all out as soon as possible. So make sure you watch my channel, watch my Twitter, and always like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos, because all of that really does help me with YouTube. If you want to support me even further, which would be greatly appreciated, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. You can click that and make a donation. On the top of that main page, there's a playlist tab. You can click that and see all the other videos I've covered, and check out some of those. I have a lot of games I'm covering. I just started a new series, so all new games relatively a few days ago started. Also down below in the description I have links to all my social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, all of that. Friend and follow me on all of those services too. That helps me out. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.